JP through work, actually. It was just one of those things at work where the guy, rolls in and he says he plays music, and we kind of talk about music, and there was one thing. It's too bad because JP was there for a while, and before we really even hooked up, you know what I mean? And we missed out on a lot of time there. Not really, I didn't really take him too seriously in the beginning, because it's like, well, because what we're doing, we're like, listen, man, we're on it, we're doing our thing, we don't need anybody else's help, you know what I mean? And here's this guy running around telling you, oh yeah, I do this, and like I said, I heard some music of his on the phone and all this, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's pretty good singing, though. I'm thinking, it's not that bad, so I started thinking, and I said, well, we jam, why don't you come on out then, maybe, right? So then he comes out, and then he sees what we're doing, and he realizes, holy cow, these guys are like all over it, man. They're writing music and recording, and listen to how this guy's recording. Like Jeremiah is just like this plethora of information for him, you know what I mean? It felt like, he's like, whoa, these guys are doing exactly what I want to be doing. And I came to Golden to find that? Like, are you kidding me? In this little small hick town?
I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would actually be going to go to a valley in the middle of British Columbia, to go to work, to go and hook up with some pretty decent guys who gave me an opportunity to go and do more than just do what I normally do and making money. First of all, I went and said, well, I like doing a bit of production and have have some fun singing, doing a few pieces, and I had a couple of my own personal little songs that I'd gone and done, thrown together on a laptop. So I went and played a couple of them from my phone on the stereo in his truck. So he turns around and says, well, what the heck, come on over and let's check it out. We'll go and invite you over to one of our jams and see what you think.
Yeah, the first time I met JP, I was out at Bob's there. We're out jamming in his white room, and Bob and Wayne had first met JP out on the job site where they're working on the bridge. And JP is actually a crane operator by trade, but totally into music, been doing music on and off his whole life. And so the guys were shooting the shit about music at work, and they invited him out to give him a little heads up on what we're doing. And that's the first time I met him, and he come in there and he had his laptop, and right away he's like, oh, I want to play you some stuff I've been working on, right? So he breaks out his laptop and we plug it into the speakers for him, and he had a couple tracks on there that he had produced and recorded, and we were pretty impressed with what he was doing, so we shared some of our tunes with him and showed him what we've been working on, and he's like, damn, you guys are right into this, and we're like, hell yeah.
So, one night we're free, on Friday night, I went over with them, and sure enough, they had this garage all laid out, all the equipment, soundboard all set up, bunch of wires hanging out places, but I thought, well, it's a little bit more on the live application than it was more on the recording. Of course, I've been enjoying the recording end of it lately, so because I bought this new recording console. Anyway, so I hung out in one of their jams and thought, wow, these guys have really got some good stuff. They've got the essence of the old rock and roll, which I grew up, and that's where I'm always, if I'm sitting down, I find my biggest passion to listening to. So after that night, we got talking about different things and different songs, and so we went back to work, and I said to him while we were on one of our breaks, I said, well, you know what, I've got a bunch of recording equipment at home. I said, I could bring it out here. And he looked at me kind of funny and thought, what are you talking about? I said, yeah, I've got it. I said, I'll see if I can throw it on the plane. It's not very big. And next time I come back to work, I said, I'll bring it with me.
The next thing you know, like I said, once he got here, he was like, oh man, well, I got this great board at home, I got this, I got that, next thing you know, he starts ordering stuff in from home, it's being shipped out, and next thing you know, he goes home for a turnaround, like I said, he comes back, he's got all this gear with him. It's like, holy cow, man.
Yeah, and sure enough, he comes back from his 1 week turnaround back from the East Coast there, and he brings his board with him, all his cables, all his microphones, and we were in our glory, right? Because we've been using just an 8-in, 8-out to record our drums for the last 5-6 years, and to have 24 channels that we could designate just to the drums was like being in heaven. It was like, oh yes. So we got all our best mics out, all his best mics, combined them all, and I think in the end we had 15, 16 mics on the drum kit alone, which was great. We were able to have stereo room mics, stereo overheads, top and bottom snare mics, front and back kick mic, and we were able to really build a kick-ass drum sound. And JP also had some great experience and knowledge about EQing toms and tuning toms.
That bass drum, fuck, that sounds good.
Yeah. This is the best ever.
That's acting as a sub mic almost. Hey, hear that ring?
Yeah.
Hey, hear that ring?
Back it up, man. What's that, Jared?
Back that shit.
Hey!
Get back to working.
I think there is something wrong with that microphone. I'm gonna go and...
You go inspect it.
Some of the best sound we had was with Best Times. Some of the best drum sound we've ever had in some of our recordings. That board he had made a huge difference, and yeah, it was good.
That kick,
The drum's tighter now.
Yeah, that sounds
That's a
great.
vocal mic.
Just by
I think there is something wrong with that microphone.
Which one's that?
I put my Sennheiser vocal mic in the kit.
Yeah, sounds really flatted out.
Tight, fat.
Yeah.
That's my other microphone, but it's because we had so far back.
Yeah, I put her tucker back in there, so don't give up on that one yet. Yeah, man.
They're coming out good.
So once we had the drums all dialed in, the levels right where we wanted them, we got Wayne behind the kit there, and the first night we probably banged out 4 or 5 takes, and we're just kind of feeling the tune out. Like, for the most part, the arrangement was there, the structure was there, but y'all know how it is. They turn on that red light, and all of a sudden everyone kind of freezes up, and it loses a bit of the magic, right?
Let's do it. Let's record this. Ready?
I am ready.
Okay, just say when. I'll give you a count.
No, wasn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Wasn't it?
Feel it, Wayne. Feel it, man.
Okay.
Come on.
We got that roll there, right?
Why don't you guys go? You want to go
You gotta let
through
me,
once?
all you
before
gotta
we
do, Wayne, is
record?
count me in. Let me do a round, stop, and do your chugga chugga boom.
Oh, okay, we'll come in. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
I know it now. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, it's good.
Do you want to record it or do you
Yeah,
want
no,
to?
record. We gotta record, man.
Yeah,
You ready?
totally.
Keep it strict beat going, right?
Okay, yeah, just keep that for the first 4. Just keep that straight, sort of. When you stop there, kind of
straight. I don't stop.
Yeah, just straight on through.
Straight on
and
through,
then just
yeah.
do that big build up before we get to the chorus.
I know.
Try it again.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
we'll try it again.
Okay, that's okay. We're just feeling our way through it here right now. You just because you're settling on what you want to know, what we want to have. You know what I mean? So it's all good.
I lost that last part when you stopped.
That's okay, but wait, we're so close now. It's just the ending. I want to keep going a little longer. After 4 of those, after 4 of those, we're gonna go into another. Don't you know? Don't you know? You know what I mean?
Are you ready?
Okay.
thing's taped to my head.
That was
Try to
perfect.
get
That
to
was
the
it.
steak,
That was
boys.
it. That was it.
I got it.
Waiter. That was it, dude. Seriously, like from like honestly.
That was it. I know.
That was it.
I know, because I was singing along with them.
I know.
I said to myself, am I gonna play this all fucking night? Or I'm gonna do it now, okay?
Out of those takes, there was one take that had it all, man. It flowed. It felt natural. It was all there. So we all gave it the thumbs up, and we're able to move on to Bob breaking out his Martin acoustic to lay down the acoustic track.
Need to be way louder in my headphones.
They need to be up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I got just nothing but guitar. Just make my guitar a little more clearer. Just turn that. I need a little more presence on my guitar. Like.
Post. Is that better?
What happened there?
Was it brighter?
No, it just took it all. There's better.
All right, here we go.
This is recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Once we got into it, it was pure magic, and the way it just all came about. It was just I had this idea, and it's funny how the idea came about too, like for the song, like because I was working. I won't mention names or anything, but I was working out of town and working at 3 weeks on and 1 week off, and I decided for a few months that okay, I'm not taking any guitars with me this time. So I'd spend 3 weeks there and come back and spend 1 week at home and just really pick up my guitar and just be this whole love affair with my guitar again. It's like, oh, right on. And so the one day it's just all magic how it all happened. It just played those first few chords and we all rolled through and then I just took it from there. Hold on. We got guys going in and out, grabbing shit.
No, I'm good, man. I got my boots off and everything.
Okay.
Hold on.
No, that's got to be in there.
Yeah, really, yeah.
Best friend.
Yeah, there it is, right there, his best friend. Well, this mic here picks up every like fucking.
Yeah, go like this.
Ever. The 57, all the mids, most of the mids are done.
Is that good?
But that 450 is putting it back in where you lose it on the 57.
Right.
Actually, they accompany each other really well. We ready?
I don't know. Are we ready? And do we have everybody ready?
We're ready. Okay.
Okay.
Take 50.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay,
I got last one note.
Yeah. Funny you say that. I gotta do it again. I want to do it again anyways because I
you wanna
farted
do it
a little
again?
bit right after the beginning, but I hit all the important parts there, and I think if I do one more good one, then I should be fine and clear. Like I'll be able to pull it off from the beginning again this time. I know. It's funny. I always like to do a meat, sort of what I call a main acoustic sound or my main rhythms, track, and then I like to have. Once I feel confident that I got it, it's like, okay, so now I can relax and sort of really kind of go off on it and just feel like I got it in the bag, it's okay, so let me just play some more and just sort of play with it and see what else comes about, because you just never know what could really, that sort of relief of, okay, don't worry about it, it's all good, just do it. It's like, yeah, okay, just have fun. And it's amazing because, when that record button hits, it's like, sometimes it's take after take after take. And you want to get it good, you know what I mean? And sometimes you can't. That's what it takes sometimes to make a song good. It's amazing. A lot of people think that, just because it's a great song, you guys put your own CD together, whatever. But, there's a lot of work that goes into it. A lot of effort where you got, like I said, like a lot of takes that sometimes, you just, because you want it to be good, because realistically, we're putting it out there. We're doing our thing. We're, you know, we're not trying to be famous, but we're trying to do our thing and have fun with it. And I want it to sound good. I don't want it to sound like, oh, you could have done better. Well, I know I want it to be like people who are like, whoa, dude, that was really good. Did it out of our own little backyard, you know what I mean, so to speak. So. I want to do one more time because that's not it, man.
Well, at the beginning there you screwed up too.
Yeah, you screwed up 4 times already.
Don't worry, the first one was pretty damn good from beginning to end. As far as guitars go, I played my, I had a Martin guitar that I'd recently bought, and it was just something that I kind of fell in love with at the store and had to have it, you know. I also use, like I said, I have a gold top that I like to use for, has like a P90 pickup, so it probably makes the world of difference there because it gives it a really sort of creamier sound, I find, you know, really that vintage sound that you generally want to hear, you know. So you hear hints of it on the song. It's generally an acoustic driven song, but there is some spots in there where there is some electric in the background that you can hear, and it's quite tasty actually, and it sounds creamy.
Okay, we'll play through the whole song and then record it.
No, start recording. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Now, we gotta make sure there's nothing else.
Make sure you're recording.
Yeah, because the magic was happening. I can do it again.
Have you ever said that, oh, if I'm recording ever again? Probably will take you outside.
I'd have to take you outside.
What?
Oh, fuck. Start me again.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just loving the whole fucking sound now. It's like, okay, I kind of got a little lost
Right
there.
on, so you know what I'm hearing now.
Yeah.
Here we go. No way!
What happened?
I saved it. That's why I gotta get the,
No way!
Saved her.
You did!
Okay, we need a bread. You got a bread tab?
No, yeah, I got one in my pocket here.
I'm upstairs at my mom's. When I'm at my mom's, I go up there and grab a bread tab. That's what's bugging me.
Rebar wire in my jacket. Hang on, I'll go
Yeah, there's a better chance if you said rebar wire, eh, JP? Yeah, good one, JP.
You know that don't you know? Sweet.
Yeah?
Like, you just sitting there, like, running the rhythm through it?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, let her rip. Rate this as a take. Record.
Headphone mix good?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not keeping it all. We're only keeping a third of it. So,
there, but that's okay. And like I said, my hand's really killing me, and I just been working
that's good
out
enough.
the last 2 days.
No, that was
it's
good.
hard to play it right now.
Well, hey, you got a reference now?
Bobby.
Another time you want to go and do it, because I know you'll name
Bobby,
it.
don't you hate it when I say excuses why I don't want to do a job? Don't you hate it? It's like, just fucking do it, right? Just fucking do it. And that's what you tell me. Just fucking do it. And you did awesome. You don't have to do it again.
Now we had drums down, acoustic guitar down, and our electric thickener guitar down, and it was time to track some bass. And at this point, we'd already jammed maybe 3 or 4 times with JP, just jamming, and he had proved himself as a killer bass player, right? He plays with this 1970s kind of style, finger picking, popping real tight in the pocket. And so right away, I'm like, hey, if you want this bass line, JP, it's yours, man. And he again stepped up to the plate, and even that night there, same night we did electric guitar with Bob there, he put down a scratch bass line that was pretty much bang right on all the way through. But after again listening to it a couple days later with fresh ears, he decided he wanted to tweak a few things, and he re-recorded the whole thing, and it turned out great. I see your bruise and they look so damn good.
sure enough, the more we got into it, it was like, yeah, man, this is really happening. This is like, yes, I can feel it. It was kind of nice to have a third party view on it and be as enthusiastic about it as we were. Was really refreshing. You know, I was like, right on, okay, cool.
Okay, we're gonna record it.
Okay, yeah.
You want to do it one more? Listen to it one more time.
Let's just try it. We'll do it back through a couple there, and we'll fucking nail this shit, man. Nail the harmonies here.
Oh fuck! That's all I hear. You ready? Here we go.
Almost. I'm fucking up the way the ending is.
Yeah. Here, listen. Listen.
Yeah. That's what you keep saying originally, yeah. I'll try that, yeah. That's it, man.
Jeremiah was playing this one riff on the guitar. And I thought, wow, this is so cool. I really like the way this riff went. But the moment he went and played it, I could hear the other two notes of harmony in a 3-part guitar riff. I said to him, I says, hey, you want to give this a try? Yeah, sure, no problem. He was game for anything. And before the night was over, we ended up having that 3-part harmony riff that you hear on Best Times. And we dug into heavy, you know, like there was one note he was having a bit of a time with. And I hummed out the note, and he mimicked it. I said, hey, this is great. So while we were doing this, I said, let's take 2 of these notes and we'll throw it into the mix. So we went and recorded it, and then found the 3rd part of it, and that's how we ended up with that portion of it. Do it again. Do it again. Record. Come on, Jerry. Come on, Jerry.
Come on, Jerry.
You ready? Oh, you're gonna get it. It's gonna. I'm gonna get goosebumps.
I fucked up the other part of playing the old way, but that was fucking pretty banging.
Wow, you went 1/2 measure higher when you went and hit the 2nd part.
I learned how to start on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna delete that part, and here we go. You were going to that 1 note sharper?
Yeah.
It's the exact same one each time. But you okay.
Like I said, it almost ends on that note, really, but if we bend up, that'll be the harmony to it.
Here we go.
I was a little sloppy, but I finally hit it.
Yeah. After that was it. That was it.
Oh, my brothers. It was definitely a challenge on the guitar for me trying to emulate that same part on a 3rd and on a 5th and make it all work, but we succeeded there, again, with the help of JP. So I'm just going to play my root here by itself. Which is tasty, right? But now we're going to add the 3rd to that, and we pan the 3rd one way and the other harmony the other way, and left the root in the center there to add a real nice, almost gives it like a vocal effect for sure. So here's with the 2nd harmony. And now we're gonna go with both harmonies added to the root.
Waiter, I'm going to be singing through this microphone. Oh, yeah. This will be a Juno Award-winning song he's going to sing. Yeah, let's watch Wayne warm up, please. Do you have anything else for the vocal cords, Wayner?
See where the encoders are? No.
Yo, 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 yo! Yo, yo! Yo, yo, yo! Steven Tyler! Yo, 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 yo!
Almost like he was imitating Mick Jagger.
Okay. Hit the road.
Hit the road?
Hit the road.
I'm going to do this while you're doing this.
Uh-oh. Oh, there's first beer spill.
Oh, Wayners.
See? See what happens when...
well, you know what? It was bound to happen. Wayner, you know what? It was... actually, I'm kind of proud that Wayner had the christened the carpet.
Yeah.
You christened the carpet, Wayner. Well,
you want to see me suck that up? Watch this.
No, don't do that. Get out of there, Wayner. You like Ozzy? Ozzy,
no,
fuck.
not before you sing.
Yeah. Licking carpet? You're not that fucking drunk. Hey, where are you going with those headphones, Wayner? Careful. Wayner, you're like hooked up, Wayner.
That might actually work. Carpet fibers might really do a unique sound to your voice.
They might really...
Hey?
I don't think so, no.
That one, is it?
Yeah, number one.
Wayne, are you going to be able to pull this off, Wayne?
I'm Jim Morrison. I'm going to pull us off like you. I'm going to lay down. I'm a spiritual man.
No.
Oh. Right? Spiritual man. I'm going to make this get my shit together.
Yeah, Wayne's pretty crazy. When you look at it, it's like, whoa. Yeah, he's got a great sense of humor and loves to have fun and doesn't want to... He wants to, almost ADD, if I could say that, but he really does bring out, like, he had a melody for that song right away. When I busted it out for him, the guys who were playing, it was like, he had it, like, he pulled it off right away. I was like, whoa, he's like, that's the greatest song, man, but he was all over it. He's really talented in the way where things just roll that way for him. But yeah, it was definitely Wayne who, like I said, after I played the first, like I said, it's really a tasty, memorable opening, the way it really flows, and it really kind of, you just fell into the melody. He had it right there.
When Bob first played the song, he didn't like it. And we talked about it, and I said, well, you know what, I think it's actually a good riff you're playing, so let's do it. Let's get some lyrics together and let's do it. I think it'll work out fine. And it actually did. I see your headlights shining at me through these crazy days of the week. There's so many times that I dream about this. It only happened to be like this. Best times I ever had.
Best times we ever had is what you gotta say, man.
Best times we ever had.
We ever had. Yeah, not I, we.
Yeah, I say that here, but I say that, and the second time I say best times I ever had, or whatever I said there. I didn't say T, I say V all the time. Okay, so I'm gonna rewrite this whole thing. I wish I had somebody with a typewriter.
You want me to write it for you?
I will. Okay.
There's so much I want you to know.
I'm just gonna rewrite the whole thing.
That's what I mean. Right
But
there,
I can't tell you anything.
that's all the same. I'll tell you what's different.
And now and then I see
Listen to that.
lights.
See what you think? But I need you to go and sing into the mic. Just give me a second.
That's not good.
Don't you know?
We gotta slow down a bit here.
Know.
I gotta rewrite this whole song, and I have to. We have to write this all down.
What do you gotta name it? Best times we ever had?
Yeah. Best times.
Best times?
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of best friend.
Yeah.
Best times?
Best times.
Yeah, better change it.
Doesn't matter. You can keep that the same one as you.
No, it's going to be best times.
It's best times.
Don't want to throw me off.
Oh, best times. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I'm totally buddy.
Okay. I'm gonna body slam you into the ground.
Right
I'm
on.
gonna make you. No, I love you, man. You inspire me.
That's what it's all about, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
One thing feeds off the other. How in the fuck did I do that before?
Shining at me.
Like, if we can get it reasonably close tonight, then you get a chance we can
Nice
throw
and
something
neat
together that
writing,
you
Bob.
can listen to while we're, like, during the week.
Through these. Is it
through
crazy
these-
or hazy? I think you say crazy.
Can you play the very
Yeah,
beginning
play the
first?
beginning, yes.
Alright, okay. The very beginning?
Yeah.
The very
Okay.
beginning.
First verse, please.
First verse.
Yeah.
Now,
We just want to write it out good, and then I'll sing it good because I can know exactly where I'm going. You ready?
You were supposed to be singing.
Oh well, you didn't tell me. You didn't say let's go.
Oh.
You didn't
Sorry.
talk to me at all. You
No,
haven't
this
talked
is-
to me.
This is a go.
This is the go. Okay. The second verse.
Yep.
Okay. Get the hell out of my way.
It only happened to be like this. I see your moves and you look so damn good.
Wayne had almost had the vocals completed at this point. There's always a little bit of rewriting, right? So as we were doing all this, Wayne was actually spending quite a bit of time writing and rewriting and jotting more ideas down. So when it came time to actually step up to the mic, they had a couple pages there, and we had to refine that even more. But once we got to that point, Wayne did probably 3 or 4 takes, and then we were able to take the best of each take and build one nice solid take from start to finish. And then JP right away got up to the mic and started adding harmonies and backing vocals.
Best times we ever had. We ever had. We ever had.
And then also with the vocals, there himself stepped up and built the whole choir behind here. I can play just his harmony part in the middle here, which consists of 4 different vocals, which was little extra magic there that we would never come up with on our own for sure. And so I'll just turn this up for y'all. Know that I want you to feel it too. And in the final mix, we had this sitting back behind Wayne a little bit, right? More as a backup, but the harmony just added that nice lush thing. And then we got the choir kind of thing going here. All JP. And then we'll bring some Wayne in.
From the things that don't feel good to you, but in the end we're gonna make it somehow. But there's some things I know I can't believe my eyes. There's nothing gonna feel so real tonight. Tonight again and again and again.
And then into the magic harmonica part, which was another gift from above. I was actually just breaking out my harmonica to play one of our other tracks that we're going to be jamming that night.
Jer comes over to the microphone, and all of a sudden he starts wailing away on the harp. And Jer, hold on, do that again. So we listened to it, and sure enough, it ended up being that was. I said, why don't we put that on that song? I didn't know until afterwards. The whole thing was that he was actually playing that part with the for the harp for another song, and he was just jamming along with it. No sense in that. That actually fit.
Yeah, he was practicing actually for that Party Soldiers.
Party Soldiers.
He wanted to redo that
Yeah.
Party Soldiers part. So basically, we're sitting there and we're listening to Best Times through the speakers.
Yeah,
And he starts playing away. And see, the other cool thing about Best Times that's weird about the other songs on our CD is that it's the only song that's standard tuning. Because I just felt like it needed to be there. It was in your range too for vocally. So when we played it, it was like, oh, it just seems way more natural there. So let's do it there, you know. So of course he's got his harmonica there, and it's perfectly in tune with this, you know, with the song. And he's like, boom, he just sort of fell into it. And both me and you looked over and we went, oh, Jer. That's it. That's
harmonica. That's the part. That's the part. He's like, what?
Yeah, and then he's
that's the part.
And then he's like,
the very beginning.
He started getting it. And the next thing you know, within about a few takes, he had it. You know, all done like that, which was really cool.
Done.
Yeah.
Come together. Everything just come together.
It was like Best Times. It just sort of magically came together that way. The way it all pieces together sometimes is crazy.
That is my passion. Be able to sit down with the boys. You hear things that are going through your head, and when it starts from the beginning, it sounds really rough, sounds naked, sounds like there's nothing there, but then as we're sitting there, I say, oh, well, let's try this, let's try that. Next thing you know, we end up with something that sounds pretty cool. But that was the one thing that I really enjoyed about being with these guys, is that the sky was the limit. If you said whatever you had said in your mind and say, well, you know, this sounds pretty good, they're like, okay, the curiosity's there. It's not like, no, it's not going to work. Even if it didn't work, at least you gave it a chance. And I had a chance to sit down and hear what their personalities of what is really deep inside their soul musically. And really made it enjoyable. We had a ball. And well, I'm really looking forward. I haven't heard the finished production of the CD yet. But I'm really, really looking forward to hearing it because of all the stuff that we had during the time. And yeah, it was good. It was Best Times.
In closing, I would like to say that it was quite the experience having the whole thing the way it came down. It was like some things are meant to happen, and that just, you know, everybody's came together all at that one moment, and we produced that one song, and it was like, it was kind of meant to happen. That was like, it kind of marks our little moment with JP, you know what I mean? Really kind of ties it all together. That it wasn't all for naught, you know? It's like, there was no lost time there. It was all like for something. And there it is, because we got the proof, because we got that song. And for me, that's everything.